Alright, hello. So, last time, in the second episode of GOAP implementation, I finished the precondition check. So, again, I am trying to kinda recreate my existing JavaScript code one to one, like exactly almost to Rust, and now it feels like natural to set up a function of a G action that will accept an external state of hash map state boolean type, and what it will represent is when the action has done something, it should set specific values like as it promised, so it killed the enemy or whatever. So since I'm going to use hash map for post state, I'm literally going to copy paste this entire function and just iterate over over the post state thing and set a value in incoming previous state, so it would like mutate. So there's some mutation and borrowing trouble that I expect to have. Um, yeah, let's let's do this. So I'm gonna need another function and uh, not set post conditions. I want to update update um, with post conditions. So that's enough to do something. Alright, so apparently we need to have a self reference. We need to have a previous state. Okay, yank it. And paste it. Undo. Paste it. So this function is not going to return anything. And yeah, I'll need to copy this just to save time on iteration writing. And come on, close. All right. So this is going to iterate over post state. And now I will need to, I'll need to have a reference to a hash map that I'm providing, and I would pref state insert. I would insert by key state key and the value that I promised to provide. Hopefully it compiles. And there we go. We have a dick. What exactly happened? Mismatched types. on line 56. So we expect to have state, but we found a reference to state, so this instance is we cannot borrow it. All right, so if I remove this, so it's not a reference anymore, so it should copy, right? Okay, let's see. So line 55, move occurs because post state has, and it doesn't implement copy. Cannot borrow as mutable as it's behind a reference. So I guess I can just copy whatever. I think I can do it. I think I can. So this is the stuff I never never tested, and I don't have it now. It doesn't have a copy. Oh. Clone. I'm just gonna freaking clone everything just like in JavaScript. I don't care about speed here. I want to learn like how to implement something and then improve. At least I want to get it working. So pref state is a reference. So the data it refers cannot be borrowed as mutable. Is this the only error? Cannot borrow pref state. Insert. Is there possible to mutate? Cannot borrow. So I'm literally gonna search this. Okay. The very first thing. And yeah, there's the error we are searching for, the solution. At mute self. At mute self. Oh, so do I make it mute? So there's a bunch of things that people are doing. Okay. We can return mutable stuff, so maybe it will work. Oh, right. So this is giving the warning that it's not used. Alright, that's fine, because I am gonna use it now. So, so we've got to check our preconditions met, and we print it out. It's true. So, alright, there is a post state thing. So we cloned it, and alright, so apparently we wanted for the pre-states to have the thing that has ammo is false. This is a precondition, and for a post condition, like post state, it's promising to, we're gonna promise that it's gonna set the has ammo to false. So let's just update the post conditions. Post state insert state has ammo true. So now it's fine. So post state is saving the has ammo true. Let's try and use it. So so what is the hash map that we are going to update? Oh yeah, we've got the world state. We had the world state. We've got a world state. All right, it's online. This world state, where is it defined? Let's just remember quickly. So world state is yeah, our initial array, and it's mutable. So this just fits our case. Sorry. So GA, oh come on, it's not gonna go. It's Vim. GA dot update with post conditions. Passing in world state, and that's it. And I guess have we, I think I did print out the GA at one point. No, not G. I just want to print out the world state. All right, so I can just do that. So I'm going to print out new world state, and it's world state. I suppose it will not allow me to compile because it cannot be debugged correctly, cannot be formatted. Oh, okay. Since I made the function apply a reference, I need to borrow it to the function. So slowly but steady, Rust is giving me more and more reasonable options to, oh, come on, type the first in mutability. What? Expected mutable reference. Oh, so I need to add mute? I've never done it. I'm a beginner. I talk about Rust a lot, but I don't really understand it. Alright, do we have one error left only? Yes, and this is the exact error I was mentioning. I'm just gonna print it out like this. Save it. Alright, so this method promised to set a has ammo key value to true. So where is has ammo? Has ammo true. We did it. We actually freaking did it. So that's one part. So I guess we can go the plan implementation stuff. Actual building of the graph of possible actions. Wait, goals. I needed to set up goals as well. I literally was looking at them. Alright, here's the thing. I forgot how my JavaScript code works. And apparently the precondition stuff should be shared. Um, this preconditions for the action and the preconditions for the goals are the same. Can I just make the hash hash map function to just check if it has values or overlap? Wait. So technically, since this is just another method, I can move the function out. So I haven't tried traits and things like that in Rust just yet, but I'm quite confident that I could take this code and just move it out into a new function. Um, and then I will just call it. Alright, this is the only thing I'm gonna do for this small record. So G action, and before that I'm going to make just a function not action, hash map contains, hash map contains. Alright, so the body All right. B. Okay, my copy didn't work. So yank P. This is gonna be just pre-state. So I'll need, okay. Stupid Vim. Technically, I'm not using Vim. I'm using Emacs, and specifically Doom Emacs. Somehow I find it slightly easier to use than SpaceVim. SpaceVim was really somehow overloading my computer, and my computer is not that powerful actually. Am I doing it? I need to stop talking. So previous state, I'm not gonna rename stuff just now. I'm just gonna implement the functions to I'm gonna implement the function to accept the main hash map that we want to check against, and there's gonna be another similar hash map here for the another check. So we're gonna check if this second thing exists in the first. This is gonna be awkward. So not brief state and check against pre-state. Oh yeah, I'm gonna call it like I have in the code. With the difference that I'm gonna remove. Didn't I delete? I pressed on delete. Delete back. So pre-state, we are gonna iterate over. Actually, let me write it so it formats. Pre-state, existing value, pre-state, get. So technically, it works, and all right, and we're gonna return. Again, I'm writing in JavaScript mentality manner. Okay, I'm trying to relearn proper programming in systems level programming. I used to do something like that, kinda, in C, like 10 years ago. And then C++, so pref state. So I'm literally gonna pause pref state, and pre-state is gonna be exactly self pre-state. I'll have to rename them appropriately because it's becoming hard to really understand what is what at this point since I'm moving stuff around. Oh no. Why? I hate myself. 37, return false. For something, line 37. Alright, I forget. This is supposed to be a boolean of some sort. Alrighty. so it believed that I'm trying to return some or whatever. I should have left it for another record. It's behind a shared reference. On line 55. Yeah, let's freaking add a reference. Why not? Since I don't know what I'm doing, I'm just gonna guess it. And I guess I could add the reference in there so that it shuts up. Wait, what am I doing actually? So pref state is one that's global world, and it comes first. And pre-state is something else. All right, cool. Um, and the issue was in the code that the self pre-state is the reference now. Let's make it the reference. I will probably remove stuff or fix the code after the record. And maybe it should be a reference pre-state. Yeah. I'll need to analyze the code better. What? Oh. So it's a double referencing. And that is probably not needed here then. Or double borrowing. So we needed to set Hamel to true. Okay, so preconditions, yeah, it met them. This is a function we just created. And still works. This is nice. This is nice. So I guess I will just remove that. Oh, come on, what did I do? Oh, I removed it. I just pressed on the wrong button. So D and D. So now this entire function is calling another function. Maybe I don't even need to do that. Will it return automatically? I think Rust does something with returning stuff automatically. Result of precondition is true. It works. Wait, maybe I'm just wrong. Has ammo false, and let's implement like change the thing to true. Write it. Make it compile. Result of preconditions is false, so that's correct. It still works. I just didn't believe it. Cargo run, and now it's true. And after that, we just set up the the function to copy. We set up the function to update external world state that we don't care where it came from. The only thing we care about is that it's mutable, and it did something for us. Nice. This is more than enough for this session. So the reason I decided to move again the function, is that preconditions for goals and the action, the GA thing, the G action, these are the same. This, and for the goals, it's the same. So what that means, let me actually show you. Yeah, quit. I have, yeah, this file. So a little demo I showed before, like this implementation thing, it does something. It evaluates the current evaluation of a world. Like it looks at the world we know, like all that state manipulation we're doing, and depending on the goal, kill the enemy, whatever, it will try and after that iterate all the possible actions we have in the system in order to kill the enemy in this case. So it's going to check if the enemy is alive. State enemy and alive. Why is it false? Okay, let me maybe delete it because I keep forgetting what I did, but let me write it to true. Whoop. Come on, keyboard. Mac has really bad keyboards. See, now I didn't do anything because, well, yeah, its precondition is so the precondition for the goal to kill an enemy is the enemy has to be alive first. In order to have the long strip of actions we had. Since the enemy is alive now for the conditions, uh, it's wrong somehow. I mean, it doesn't read well. Enemy alive, true. What does the state have? Enemy alive, true, yeah. Enemy alive, true. Oh, yeah. So the goal is not. See, this was a prototype and it's badly written, and I'm rewriting it badly in Rust. But the goal for this goal is to make him dead. And if we change it back to false, keyboard. Oh yeah, I saved it. Then this thing is gonna try and find all the solutions to make the character dead. Oh, all right. So yeah, I'll need to find maybe next time when I open up Rust and the editor, I will remember. Oh, I will remember. This is goal state, not precondition. precondition. Alright, I guess this is a good place to stop. I hope you find it interesting. Cheers.